Hello, hello. How y'all doing? My name is Sativa Distress. Let's turn the music down. This is my very first video on my channel, and the first of many. I decided to do this video because I feel as though I allowed myself to be taken away from my destiny. I allowed myself to be distracted from my purpose. And what you all don't know about me is I am a hip-hop artist. I've been doing hip-hop music for pretty much most of my life. I dibbled and dabbled in comedy. I dibbled and dabbled in radio. So anything that I've always done has always been about entertainment. And I moved here to Atlanta, I want to say in 2013, and it's okay. It started out really good. I moved down here, I had a little money saved up, I had a car, I got me a decent job, and I hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? I was on top of my A game. You know what I'm saying? I hit the ground running. I was doing a lot of little open mics, and then eventually I networked and I met other people. And you know, one thing that really messed me up out here is the fact that so many people like to sell you dreams. So many people like to sell you dreams out in this motherfucker. And, you know, I'm just going to say, if you got kids or something, just put them to bed, because I curse. And this is what it's going to be. So many people were selling me dreams. So many people were acting as if they were for me. And were all for the support factor. You know what I'm saying? I had a cool group of people that was really rocking with me. And I thought I was on top of the world. You couldn't tell me nothing. I got into a relationship, and the relationship with this person, it was very up and down. It was some good times, but it was a lot of bad times. I lost my job. It ended up having to go file unemployment, food stamps, and I'm single. I don't have any children, so I didn't really, get much. I didn't have my car. My car messed up on me. And I was in this really, really dark place for a very, very long time out here in Atlanta. And nobody could help me out here. There was only one person who helped me. And he was a gentleman who used to sing at the place that I was working at. He was an older gentleman in his late 60s. And, he would come and pick me up. He stayed in Noonan, which I think is like 45 minutes away from here. He would come and pick me up. He would take me to go look for jobs in the Buckhead area, because I was working in the food servicing industry. So he would take me to go look for these jobs. And, he held me down. Nobody could help me out here, because I guess, people were going through their own things, and that's understandable. But it was just, I felt alone out here. Me and the guy I was with at the time, we had broken up. We broke up a few times up until the time this year when we decided to officially call it quits, because things were not working. And I found myself just really being secluded and away from everybody. You know what I'm saying? The people that I thought were my friends, the people who I thought had my back, were not there. You know what I'm saying? They turned their backs on me. And I left my support system to come here. My biggest support system was in my hometown of Indiana. I was up there doing a lot of work, doing a lot of things with my music. A lot of people knew who I was based upon that, but sometimes people didn't really give me the support that I needed. The ones that could have really helped me didn't really support me. And I became bitter about it because I felt as though I worked so hard and I represent the city so much and so well. You know, why is it that nobody, you know, supported me? And it was because a lot of people would say it's because I was an overkill. And you all hear my music in time if you haven't heard it before. I'm pretty dope at what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I did the work. But I always still kind of felt like I wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? People were telling me that my music was dope, but I wasn't good enough. I wasn't sexy enough, or if I was too sexy, then I was too sexy, or, you know, oh, well, you know, you kind of look like a stud, you look like a dyke, and then, you know, like my family, they weren't really supporting me. I could count on how many times I got the support of my family, you know, the real support of my family. Never did, you know, and that bothered me. It bothered me because I so wanted my mom to I so wanted her to be proud of me. I wanted my family to embrace my music, and no one really did, except for my stepfather. My stepfather came and saw me perform, and he was the only person out of my entire family to ever come and see me perform, and that was shocking to me because growing up we didn't get along. And, you know, we got closer as I moved out of the house and I became an adult. We got closer. So I'm saying all of this to say this. I say that to say this. If don't nobody support you and your dreams and your goals, you got to keep pushing. You have to keep pushing, because sometimes the people who we really count on to really rock with us and really support us are not going to have our backs. And does that mean to just throw in the towel and give up? Hell no. Like, I wish I would have kept going. I wish I would have never ever stopped, regardless of my hardships, regardless of me losing my job, regardless of my relationship being on the rocks, regardless of me gaining the 50 pounds that I lost. I should have kept going and I didn't. I dropped the ball because I felt like life was so hard and I couldn't pick myself up from that. And I was looking for somebody to save me. I was looking for a savior. I was looking for someone to pat me on my ass and say, get back out there, or pat me on my back and say, you know, you could do this. But no one was there to do that. So you got to be your own hero. There ain't no ghost in the sky. There ain't no ghost in the sky. The God is within you. The problem is in our society, we are being told that we are supposed to worship something outside of us. And everything that you need is really within you. And you have to believe that. God is within you. Every time you look in the mirror, you're seeing God. So if you're looking in the mirror and you're down on yourself and you're hating yourself, you're doing that to your Creator. You're hating yourself. You're hating the Creator. You're downing and doubting yourself. You're doubting the Creator. So we have got to get in our minds that as black people especially, society is not set up for us to win, but it ain't set up for us to fail either, because we come from a long line of fighters and warriors and kings, queens, survivors. Come on, we survived slavery, and we're still out here fighting for our freedom and our rights every single day. Hell, I work for black people, and I'm still having it hard. I worked for black people when I lost my other job. They just shut the whole place down and didn't even say nothing. Didn't say shit. We came to pick up our checks and they shut they shut that shit down. So you can't look at the fact that this is what's happening in my life and now I have to drop the ball. Let me tell you something. It took every bit of strength in me for me to even create this video, because I didn't know who was going to watch it. In my back of my mind, I was like, oh, don't nobody want to hear that shit. If no one watches this video, I'm going to watch this video and I'm going to feel good knowing that I at least put this out there for the world to see. And that maybe somebody, whether it's 5 people, whether it's 1 people, hell, whether it's 1.5 people, are able to see this video and take something from it. I'll be grateful. And I'm going to make more videos like this. So I'm not going to talk your ear off. It's already 10 minutes into my video. All I'm saying is this. It's Monday. Today is the 26th of March. It's cold as hell outside, by the way. It's super cold. I want to tell you, if no one else has told you, that you are the creator and the master of your destiny. You are responsible for you. No one else. Ain't nobody gonna hand you nothing. You gotta get out in this bitch and you gotta work. And you have to do it to the point where you're satisfied, because you have a bigger purpose in this world than just laying around the house getting high all day. You got a bigger purpose in this world than just getting on the pole twerking your ass for these men for dollars. You got a bigger purpose in this world than just rocking the mic. If you're going to rock the mic, have a purpose behind it. Have a purpose behind every single thing that you do. Because people are out here hurting. They're starving. They're mentally unstable. There's mothers out here that's killing their kids. Fathers out here that's killing their kids. There's so much shit going on right now around us that you could lose your mind if you ain't careful. And just because the rest of the world is going crazy, that don't mean you have to. So, I'm saying that to say this. Work every single day to become a better you. Because ain't nobody gonna do what you do like you do it. Ain't nobody gonna rock with you and help you the way you could do it. If you got you somebody that really is helping you out, be thankful. Because it's a lot of us out here that are really doing it on our own. So I'm speaking to the underdogs. I'm speaking to the black sheeps of the family of the world. We got this. It's our time. Trump is in office. Who gives a damn? It's our time. So we got to build each other up, and we got to work with each other in order to create the world that we want to live in. I have to create the world that I want my children to live in, and I don't even have kids yet. So I say this because I love you. I am your sister. And we're going to get through this. If you want to change the world, you have to first change yourself. That's it. So, I pray that you have a productive, prosperous, and positive week. And I'll see you next time. Peace.